Welcome back. What do we have here? Your honorable brother Theo back in your face with another one. Man, TV family, don't take this one here personal. This one here I wrapped up for all my great trollers. The ones that's been high rolling and staying in tune with all this greatness. You know, I told you guys way in the beginning that I love, leading by example and showing, you understand me, all my great ones, you dig, that this is how you show sportsmanship. So this one here, sit back and let's make this one here fun. This one here is for all my trollers. This is I call this one here trolling trollers. Did you pay attention to my thumbnail? Did you pay attention to my thumbnail? And if you paid attention to my title, it say I explain it to you, but I don't have any crayons handy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But with that being said, let's get to it. 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 Yeah. But anyway, TV family, I had to give, my introduction, a little flavor, being a little animated with it, man, because this one here, I call this one here, wrap them up, throw it in the trash. You understand me? This one right here, I'm about to wrap the trollers up on this one here. Where are all my trollers? Calling out to all trollers. Trollers, come see about me. Come visit me, man. This is your honorable brother Theo. I made this one here just for you. This is here. It's not about my members. I make it y'all look, bully, footage. You understand me? Because this here is Theo Bullets Inc. So I'm already knowing that everything that I got going on over here that you see growing, you want to try to find some way to tear it down, right? You remember you pulled up on me earlier and y'all kept pulling up and trying to show out and stepping on me and trying to embarrass me in front of all my people, that's in the cut, standing on business with me, praising and looking up and, appreciating, you understand me, that someone of my caliber, man, has pulled up, man, and standing on business the right way, right? And you tried to embarrass me in front of my people. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Did you think you were gonna get away with that? No, sir, Bob. So welcome. Have a seat, class. Have a seat. You understand me? And make sure you understand me. You keep your goddamn mouth closed. Keep your mouth closed. I don't want you to do no talking on this one here. Where should I start? Yeah. I'm glad you're watching. I thought you had looked off. Keep your eyes on the host. You understand me? Because I'm not a ghost. Oh, is that one of my trollers? Hey, to my moderators, do not get rid of no trollers. This is for them. Please do not get rid of no trollers. This is their content. We'll get to ours, sometime probably tomorrow. Ain't no telling. I may pop one, pop another one. You understand me? Before I shut down, I may pop out and show up and show out again. You understand me? After I finish lacing them up, but this here for them. I'm gonna give them a little sauce, man, because this here, my trollers, man, they do a fine job, man. And it's only right that I show good sportsmanship, man. And like I said in the beginning of my video, they been here with us. This is as long as you've been here with us. You know what I'm saying? So. To all my members, man, y'all don't take this one here personal. This one here for the trollers. Let's get to the success anyway, because I know that's what bring them out. That will bring them out. Let's get to this. Let's get to this. Let's get to this. Let's get to this. This beer, man. This will from a. Why do I smell poop? Is someone pooping or somebody farting? Which one? Which one? Let me see. Let me look around. I don't know why I'm smelling poop. Somebody must have farted. So let me start doing restroom breaks. And in between time, man, I'm gonna build my trollers, man. This one here for the trollers, TV Inc. family. Y'all don't be feeling some type of way. It's all good, man. To all my moderators, man, again, please do not get rid of my trolls. Let my trolls stay. Please. Let the trolls stay. This one here is for the trolls, man. I'm showing love to my trolls. I'm showing love to my trolls. Let them make it, TV Inc. family. To all my moderators, let the trolls make it. All right, mama. You know, I'm showing a little love to my trolls, man. It's only right, man, that I cut up every now and then for them, man. It's only right, man, and that's what's going on. Let me set my camera up a little bit, waving this light, man, where we can really get in and cut up. Let me see if I can get away from this light a little bit. That light is pretty bright, and y'all really can't see me because, you know, me and the light have, you know, a lot in common. We both like to lighten up the night. I think that's pretty good right there. Let me see. Yeah, that may be all right, man. But like I was saying, you understand me. Before you understand me, hot topics, you understand me, went to stepping up out of those kennels, man, to go out there to, you know, pee and probably take poops, you understand me, you know. Y'all showed out earlier, man. I ain't too happy for you. Or should I say, I didn't like that. You understand me? You know what I mean? For real, for real. You pulled up on my channel, dressed up in bananas with Dookie on the tip of it, man, saying you represent booty here. And that's not what's going on. This is not a booty channel. You understand me? Trolls, I'm talking to you. You always pulling up, you understand me, with the madness, and you think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You see me running a tight shift, you understand me, got my stuff up to par, handling my business the right way, and you pulled up with the madness. With the madness, man. What's going on with you now? Is your life that uncomfortable to where you just gotta find some way, you understand me, to try to find a place here, you understand me? Hey, bro, if you don't cut that out, my boy, you about to find your big ass, tall ass in time out. Now back to these trolls. You say, what did you find out about the dog you took to the vet a week or so ago? Which one? Oh, you talking about Jade, man. We already know they gave Jade something, man, and we ain't gonna make no big deal about it, man. You know, it come with the territory, man. What they thought they were gonna stop, man, the father had already put that in place. So anything the father put in place, man, can't nothing stop it, man. You know, they tried to, they tried to finito the boy, man. Try to finish him and couldn't finish me. You understand me? All they did was made me drop the elbow on their head and do it like this here. You understand me? You know, when you was a kid, I know myself, you understand me? My papa didn't do that, but he used to do that. Well, go on, sit down. God damn, papa, that shit hurt. You understand me? But that's what I did to them. I put the elbow on them and did them like this here. Put that elbow grease on there and got on top of their head and did this here, because when I pulled back up on them and they seen that girl stuff, you know, I'm talking about that stuff pie was poking like, why? You understand me? You did. Yeah, they couldn't do nothing but pump their brakes, man. Cause when I told them, hey, look, check this out now. You know what I mean? I don't want my dog to go back there no more. Do whatever you gonna do right here. I was told that if I want you guys to perform anything that may not be that serious, you can do it right here. They were like, yeah, Mr. Such and Such, you can do that. We don't have a problem with doing that. You ain't tell me that in the beginning. Why you ain't tell me that in the beginning? In the beginning, you kept taking my dog to the back. You ain't give me no out. Yeah, you ain't give me no option. You say, Mr. Such and Such, you want us to do this here, or you want to take the dog in the back? Well, I think I had asked them, and they said that I couldn't go back. They said I couldn't go to the back. They didn't, give me all the details on what lies in the core part of what they was telling me, huh? So I always let them take my dog to the back. But that time when they took my dog to the back, yeah, they tried to put me in the headlock and it ain't work. You understand me? But yeah, man, everything is everything, man. That girl is pregnant. She's carrying a 7-piece. I'm talking about loaded. I'm talking about loaded weapon. I'm talking about we got 2 hot topics. I'm talking about explosions, man. I'm talking about loaded weapon. You understand me? You remember on the Schwarzenegger? I'll be back. You understand me? Give me the chopper. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I come back. Yeah, I come back shooting fire. You understand, man? They couldn't. They were trying to figure out, man, how the hell did that happen? I gave her something that was supposed to, put a stop on that. Yeah, you ain't do your best shit and it worked. He's just got something to say too. You better believe it. It's them my trollers. Spider behind you. There they go. There go my babies. Hope he's doing okay. Yeah, it's a female, man. It's Jade, man. She's doing great. She about to drop a load, man. Man, she's scheduled for the 2nd. Keep Ron is scheduled for the 30th. Yo, bro, you try to play this song and rate it 1 to 10 for what? This is not what they call that when you get music reviews and all this here. This is not what I can't even think of it right now, man. What Simon is at and all that, man. We ain't doing that here, man. We pushing bullets, man, and and pushing life and trolling trollers, man. We showing good sportsmanship, man. This stuff is not only, this channel is not for only members. Everybody is welcome. You can be a troll. You can be someone that don't understand my language. You can be, you name it. You can come here as you are and be whoever you want to be. Only time the trolls get playtime is when I feel like it. I have already let my moderators know, pause. Let the trollers be. This one here is for them. That's why I got my thumbnail said, trolling trolls. Hold on right quick. Hold on. I don't need you to get on my chair. Get in the house. That ain't so high. Get in the house. Get in the house. Get in the house. Get in the house. What you thought I was gonna get up all that mess you done made? Nah, you gonna eat that. Yeah, you gonna eat that. I didn't tell you to turn your food over and do all that. I don't know what you did and what kind of games you think, but that's what you gonna lay in tonight. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, you think every time you make a mess, I'm gonna clean up behind it, huh? You think every time you make a mess, that I'm gonna clean up behind it, huh? Yeah, you just got another thing coming tonight. Yeah, you got another thing coming. Damn, I didn't ask you to get out. Damn, I didn't ask you to get out. I didn't ask you to get out. Yeah, and just for you doing that too, baby, because you know better. You won't be getting no treat. You won't get no night snack tonight. You won't get that snack tonight. Yeah, how about that? Better yet, since you know you ain't gonna get, I know you ain't gonna get that snack tonight, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna start passing out snacks in a few minutes. I'm gonna start passing out snacks in a few minutes. Watch, you about to see. Bro, you don't shut up, bro, talking to me, bro. I don't know what your problem is, bro. Your best baby keep quiet, bro. You're not running no show, bro. And quit playing with me, bro. Know what your problem is? That my son Dice. He over here cutting up like, you ain't never did all that, man. Shut up, boy. Doing all that, bro. You know what time it is, man. You know who the breadwinner, man, who the one that goddamn me, stirring this. Bro, I don't care about all that, bro. I don't know why you doing that, bro. What you doing that for? I'm saying, why you doing it? My pit bull right there, man. My honorable brother, Dice. This is him right here. He think he running the show. You see him? Look at his face. You gonna get your turn. You think you gonna just skip everybody out, skip everybody to get to you, 10 to you? Yeah, everybody gotta use the potty. You're not the only one gotta use the potty, homeboy. So with that being said, pipe that down. Chill. And be still. Shut up, Nala. But you don't get your nice snack. How about that? A lot of y'all are not gonna get your nice snack. You keep trying to act like you running this ship here. You ain't running nothing. You sitting in the back. You sitting in the back. Let me stay. Yeah. I'm driving this thing here. You don't know how to drive on this water. We got too many big waves. You got to know how to drive this ship. You understand me? Y'all drive pretty good, but you ain't learned how to drive this ship here, man. I'm the only one driving this here. That's the reason why I say Theo Bullies Inc., not Bullies Theo Inc. No sirree ball. It's Theo Bullies Inc. You understand me? I don't think they understand TB Inc. family. Do they? Where are my trollers at now? Where they at? Bishop, there's not dogs. The woman, you should be able to see that. Man, if you listen this here. Listen this here. See, one thing I notice about, extraordinary creatures that engage into ordinary outlet. When you plug into an ordinary system, some of the shit that you say out your mouth, it just sounds like a whole lot of whoa, 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 whoa. It sounds like you should have been the main character in Charlie Brown. Now, for real, you should have been the main character in Charlie Brown because you naturally do it. You understand? You naturally walk. That character that do that in Charlie Brown, I forgot his name, but trolls naturally have that. That's naturally. It's in DNA, man. They were born out the womb. You understand me? With them characteristics. You understand me? And I don't have, I'm not tripping. You understand me? You rocking and moving like that. It cool. Report him, man. You better report me then. Report me. You would report me for what? I said trolling trollers. So my boss man already know what I'm getting at. Boss man already know what I'm really in. I threw the bait out there. Trolling trollers. Did you? Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. Man, because you know what I'm saying? I'm so saucy with it, man. I just be creating with words, right? So I put on my thumbnail, trolling trollers. When you look at my title say, I explain it to you. But I don't have any Crayolas handy. So that means the boss man already know what's going on. So regardless if you say, man, report him, or this here, whoa, do you understand that it don't take a rocket scientist to understand all the fine print in the do's and the don'ts? So I'm already familiar with not to do. I'm already knowing not to say nothing that's going to violate, you understand? Come on, anything that's going to break the laws, that's going to hurt me, do you honestly think I'm going to feed into it? No, sirree, Bob. I'm not a fool. I know you may think, man, you don't know but a fool. That's because you're seeing that special mark on me. You don't see it? You see it. You know who I am. That's the reason why I said, man, this one here's for my trolls. I told my moderators to let y'all make it. Animal abuse. All right. Hold up. Let's get animal abuse. Watch this here. Watch this here. House. Animal abuse, right? Watch this here. Say animal abuse, say it's fine, is right. Watch this here. That is fine, and watch this here. Watch this here. Watch this here, trolls. I did this with them for y'all. That's why I said we're gonna bring that bullet, we're gonna bring that bull content with it, and we're gonna troll. You know what I'm saying? This all part of trolling too, TVG family. So a lot of y'all don't know what trolling is. This is a form of trolling too. See, they left out this part of trolling though. So I'm gonna school y'all. This the trolling. This the trolling that a lot of people don't get into. Watch this here. Hey, my little babies. Oh, you love those treats. Here you go, mama. There you, baby. Hey, I give you a treat last. I was supposed to give you one. Hey, baby. Get in that trouble. Yeah, there you go. There you go, baby. There you, my mama. There you go, baby. Here you go. You like those treats, don't you? There you go, baby. You like those treats? Yours. It's yours. I got you over there, son. I got you. I got you. Here you go, baby. Here you go. Here you go. There you go, baby. Here's your treat. Here's your treat. I wasn't going to give you one, but I'm going to give you one, you know. You still my baby. This what I'm feeding right here. It's their favorite. As you can see, huh? You know, for me to be abusive to dogs, while my dogs got plenty of treats. Hold on right quick. I'm so abusive to my dog. Let's get to it. Look at their water. Oh, look how clean that water is. Look at that feed in there. Oh, look how she done made a mess of her. She got her feed everywhere. She's so full. She just do anything. Look at this here. Oh, look at that water. Look, you can't eat. Look at see at the bottom of that pan. Look how clean that water is. Look at that feed. Oh, look how clean that water is. Look at that feed there. Oh, look what she done got in her water. Where you get that? You done got that plastic from in your water anyway. You done flipped your bowl over. You need more. Oh, look at his water here. Y'all know I'm putting him on a diet, man. He gonna eat, but he ain't gonna eat too many times like I normally do. Look at his water. You can see at the bottom of it. Oh, look at his water now. Look at that. What we have here. Water is clean. Yeah, in feed. Look, he done knocked his water all over. They just do whatever they want. You understand me? Watch this here. Look, she eating it up. She gonna get it up. Look at this here. Clean water feed. Watch this here. Watch this here. What do you need to see? What do you need to see? You want to see some more action? All right, let's get to it. Look at the cage. Look how small this dog is in this big ass cage with plenty of room. Can do what she want to. This is a small dog. She's in a nice sized cage, can move around. Look at this micro exotic. You know micro exotics are very small. Look how big that cage is she in. Very roomy. She can do whatever she want to do in there. Look at this big old ass monster here. Look how big. If you only knew, this dog is over 70-something pounds, almost 80 pounds. Look at all the room. She got plenty of room. She look like she can do cartwheels and everything in there. Look at this here. This is a big old micro exotics too. This is an XL. You understand me? Micro. Look at all this room. Look, you see her at the head. Look at you see her at the head. Look at all this room. Look how she can jump around here. Look at this here. Look at this is a big old boy here. This is a big boy. Look at all this cage in here. He get to move around. He can jump. He can stand on his cage. He's not stuck in. He got plenty of room in there. Look at this. Watch this here. My pit bull is so big. Look at this big ass cage he's in. This is what is this? Man, that's his room, man. Man, that's one big cage. How much you paid for it? It wasn't nothing, man. It ain't cost that much. You can buy one too. Look at this here. Watch this here. Shut up, son. Look, shut up, son. Watch this here. House. Watch this here. Look, by law, appreciate the love. Watch this here. House. Look at the big pit bull. Watch this here. Look at all that room in there. Look, big boy. Watch this here. Look how big he is. He's a big old dog. This is my regular pit bull. Look at all the room he got. I love he love when I sing him this year. Scooby-Doo-Doo, where are you? I got some things to do now. You understand me? Look at all that room in there. He can do whatever he wants to. Look at all that. He's a big dog. If you see him in person, you would say that's a big dog. It's a big dog. Look at all that room he has. Whoa. Whoa, I could put 2 more dogs in there. Hey, keep quiet. Shut up. I could put more than 1 dog in there. All that room he got, it look like 2 people need to be stationed in there. Hey, what I say? You want to go to timeout? And you finna miss out on your night treat. Back to what I was saying, before my dogs start rudely interrupting. They try to troll you too. Watch this here. Hey, let's go, son. Let's go. Watch this here. This is law. Watch this here. This is law. Open the gate. Did he open it himself? And got right in there. This is a huge dog. If you only seen him in person, this is a huge dog. Look at all that room he has. Look how high look at all that. Look at him. Look what's going on. It's a lighter room. And he's loving the way he's living here, man. He's loving it. He's loving it. I'm loving it too, man. You know, I take good care of my dogs. My dogs means the world to me. And if it wasn't for my dogs, a lot of stuff that exists on this planet would probably already been blowed up. You know, it's just because, you know, due to my dogs keep me in a sound state. You know, we have this personal relationship where we sit at the round table together and they like, boss, you're doing a fine job. Control your emotions. That's the reason why I have conquered my emotions to where I come here all my life and talk to my trolls, you know, without growing up and saying, fuck your mama and fuck your babies and this here and calling you all kind of shit and telling you where your location at. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a damn about where you're located. I don't care about who your mother is. I don't care about how many children you got. I don't even give a damn if you goddamn me making money or not making money or do you have a car or what you got on your back, this and this. I don't care about all that. It's not important. Not right now anyway. I'm focusing on me. I'm minding my BI, not yours. They say there's 3 kinds of business in this world. My business, your business, and God's business. If you worrying about, God damn, man, it always rain, man. I'm tired of rain. Man, why is this here going on? If it's a God, why is this here? Who tended to your business? I believe that's God's business right there, ain't it? That's God's business when you worry about that. When you sitting there, man, you got all those dogs in a cage. Why is this dog this here? Whoa. Guess what your business doing? God damn, bro. You talk too motherfucking much, and you goddamn, bro, we got shit to do. Your business is telling you that because you worrying about my business. So, moral of the story is this here. Learn how to mind your business. Stop using your fingers to tap, you know, a whole bunch of nothing to send to somebody that's about a whole lot of something, you understand me? Because at the end of the day, no matter what you do, I'm telling you, it don't matter what you say, what you do, how you're coming, none of that. Get what? I'm not even worried about none of that. You have to remember, the only way you can get any playtime here on my channel, I'm the host, right? So I have to entertain what you're saying in order to give you some playtime. You can come here, man, your dog this here, and if I don't ever want to look down like this here, it's like you talking to yourself. You ain't realizing that though? How many times you done seen me on live and you be talking and, man, them dogs, this here, this. Man, I'm not paying no attention to comments while I'm in the middle of my build. I'm sitting there entertaining my dogs, entertaining my audience that's really, you understand me? I'm talking about official, like a referee whistle. I'm talking about the ones that really tap in, man, and really rhyme with Theo. You understand me? The hero. My main focus is them. And anything that concern them, if it's very important, we have a connection. They either know my Gmail or my personal number. Yeah, my business number. Yeah, to get in touch with me if it was something real serious. That's what we have here. We have a connection. May not be a connection where, you know, I'm going to start welcoming everybody to my headquarters. Nah, it ain't got that far yet. It's getting close. We got some still stump down members, man, that really stand on business, man, that really with me, man. And, you know, I do look forward, man, to bringing them home one day. You understand me? For real. Well, you know, we can sit down over a hot plate, man, soul food cooked meal, and, you know, laugh, man, and talk about the next movement. You understand me? The next move we're going to make, man, together, though. You know, this one right here is a move I started by myself. That's the reason why I'm not in a rush to hire no one. That's the reason why when I seen you in your mascot suits, in your banana, really your mascot suit that you had, it wasn't a problem because I wasn't paying it any mind. But when I looked towards where you were stationed at, you was on the sideline, and then I seen what you in, and you hollering about TV Inc., TV Inc. And I'm looking, I'm like, I know that ain't no goddamn banana with doodle at the tip of it. Man, take that. Man, quit calling. Man, I said to myself, man, this is not Booty Inc. Booty Inc. This is the wrong team. You are, listen, if you want to represent TV Inc., I haven't hired any mascots yet. And I don't have, money right now that's going to fund those suits. You understand me? For you to represent me the right way. So if you want to, volunteer and go out your way to, get you some custom suits made to represent TV Inc., these are the suits that you can wear. That's the only way. I'm going to salute you. I see you over there, boy. I see you over there, girl. You doing your best shit. You either got to get you a mascot suit that's custom made with Benjamin Franklin on it. Yeah, the money sign. You can jump on the sideline doing that, right? Or you can get you a custom suit made with my face on it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping with my face on there and you on the sideline and you jump. Yeah, TV. I'm cool with that. Or you can get you a mascot suit made with a bull head on it. I'm cool with that. If it's a bullet head on there, man, you represent TV Inc. Anything other than that, brother, it's not part of the plan. So your ass over there dancing and popping your ass and doing that there, and then they ask, man, that belong to you over there? Get what I'm going to tell them? Man, they volunteered, man. I let them come as they are, because I ain't got no problem with them. I serve the dark and the light, man. So, when I see people, want to be a part of the light, man, and, I understand how powerful I am, and eventually they'll get it together. You know what I'm saying? They all right. You know what I'm saying? That reason why a lot of time when y'all pull up on me with the trolling, I really don't even be disturbed by it. My members and my moderators that's highly, appreciated and Crayons. I crayon them too. They some of the best on the land, man. They really believe in the program, or should I say believe in my vision. So if we sit at the round table and my moderator said, to protect the audience and whatever, the people that's here, that's here to stay and really here for a good, reason, you know what I'm saying? To protect them from all the disturbance, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna start eliminating a lot of these fools, Theo. Is that cool? I don't think twice about that. Because we sit at the round table together, man, and we make sense out of what's going on. Even with members. Some of my members ain't even moderators, and they gonna serve you proper. You know what I'm saying? I don't be tripping, though. Because at the end of the day, I feel like, why would I eliminate something that exists in the world amongst a lot of vibrant energy? We can't duck no trollers. We can't duck the enemy. The enemy is everywhere. If you are in a place in life and you doing your best mother shit, man, they coming. It's like trying to keep a bug and a night bug at night from running, chasing the light when it's on. At the end of the day, I'm the light. So it's only right that everything start coming my way like a magnum effect. It's gonna come my way, good and bad. But the thing that I have learned how to do is accept the good and the bad. Yeah, the bad and be honest with you, I don't really see bad. I really don't see bad. I just see people out of order. Because they have a lot of good going on with them. They just out of order. So I can't consider you bad like everybody or consider you wrong. I could just say, man, right now you ain't exercising order, so I got a line drawn. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, yeah, you respect it, and I will hold a conversation with you. May shake your hand with you. Just depends, though. It just depends on how you're coming. Because, be honest with you, I'm really big on protecting my energy. And I know if I shake my hand with the wrong energy, it ain't hard for it to try to, try to find its way a part of what I got going on by jumping on me. You understand me? So, you may not get a handshake, but what I can tell you, what I can say is this: you welcome. I never turn you down. It just may be, lines drawn in some places that me and members and those that's vibrant on a high frequency, man, you know, you may not be able to go to them places. When we say we finna go all the way up, we still gonna be looking at you at down. All right, we catch up with you, man. Yeah. Fuck you. Yeah, I know it. I already knew you gonna say that in the end because we stopped giving you weenies. When we were giving you weenies, everything when you start playing, yo, man, y'all do y'all best shit. But the moment we start giving you weenies, you understand me now, it's fuck you. And I already know your kind, man. I already know you love weenies. I know you love weenies. So, you know, at the end of the day, that's why I don't trip about the weenies. When the weenies are showing up and showing out, man, let the weenies be weenies. That's what you do. You be the best weenie without the chili. You understand me? Some weenies got chili too. You know what I mean? Some weenies got chili if you catch the drip. Weenies with chili. You understand me? You know where I'm going with that. You don't know what I'm talking about. All right, let me put a little sauce on that. Weenies with Hershey on it. The Hershey bar on it, the chocolate. Oh, hold up, you still didn't get it? Weenies with mud on it. Oh, you still didn't get it. Hold on, I got you. Hold on, I got you. Let me see if I can figure something. Man, just keep it real with him, Theo. Don't sugarcoat them. Weenies with doo-doo on it. That makes it. Ah, yeah, you got me. I got you. Yeah. We got some of them on the sideline, man. A whole lot of weenies with doo-doo on them. And they just, for some reason, they think they can just, you know, come my way in. Just make me a part of their squads. You understand me? They want me to be a part of what they got going on. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Man, you don't understand, I received an email from somebody. I'm talking about out the blue. I received an email from somebody. I seen it. Man, I said, I'm not gonna waste my time with that. Because I seen at the top, I say, man, this gotta be a troll. This gotta be a troll because I'm seeing Daddy Dog. Why is Daddy Dog, somebody about to have an email address by the name of Daddy Dog asking me, am I single? So I'm already knowing, I see what's going on right here. You think you got one of those chasers, huh? No siree ball. No siree ball, man. Do you see all these manly features? Do you see all this bass in my voice? Do you see me standing on business? And making sure, man, I stand on business for all my father's creatures that walk the foot of this earth, man. I strive, man, and stand on business in ways to what people understand, man, that I'm fighting for you, man. I'm trying to keep you from burning your bridges. I've been there. May not burn no bridges, but I have burnt bridges of those that didn't deserve to be a part of my round table. I have. Want me to tell you how I burnt them bridges? By telling them the motherfucking truth. Excuse my French now, TB Inc. family. That's for you. But I'm talking to trollers and I'm talking to members, you know, that hear me out. But the reason how I burnt, the way I burnt, you know, some people, you know, bridges with some relationships, is because when they thought I wanted to go left, I told them, nah, I'm going right, partner. When they wanted to go down, I said, I'm going up, homie. When they said, is you with me? I said, no, I'm not. I'm with me. You understand me? When I told them, man, I'm done doing that, they were saying I was faking. And the more I continued to show them that I was done with it, they started feeling some type of way, and get what they did. Flee your ass. But you keep playing with me, man. Your ass, you're going to have a size 10 in your ass. It's going to probably be a steel toe. Yeah, it's going to probably be steel at the toe of that motherfucker. So when it hits your ass, it may bust a bone in your ass or something, you understand, behind playing with me, you understand me? So that's the reason why I be trying to tell a lot of you trolls, man. Y'all doing your best shit, man. Not for real, you doing your best shit, but the only thing about it is, what are you getting out of doing what you're doing? What are you getting out of doing what you're doing? I want to know have your channel got monetized for trolling? I want to make sense out of this here. So you making money by getting on people's channel, whose channel has been monetized. You making money off that channel. But I'm just trying to make sense now, because I ain't understand. I have noticed a lot of trollers go out their way and they target up and coming entrepreneurs and they stand on us as if they in the way. You ain't in the way, brother. You ain't in the way. You want me to tell you why you ain't in the way? Because the more you staying right there, I think you're in the way. Guess what I'm going to do? Use my damn head and go around your head. Man, I'm not gonna run over something, man, that ain't got nothing to lose right now. I feel like they ain't got nothing to lose. I'll be a damn fool. I'm with it. If you standing right here in front of me and you act like you're in my way like shit, I ain't gonna move no motherfucker. Fuck you. You ain't moving nowhere. Trust and believe me, man, when I say this here. I'm gonna find some way to get by you. Only because I understand my worth. I know what's at stake. I know what I'm gonna lose behind playing, playing with my freedom, playing with my life, playing with everything I work for, etc., to please or to prove a point to somebody that don't even stand for nothing right now. So at the end of the day, the only way you will put me in a situation where I don't have no other choice, I gotta at least be bagged up in the corner. And then I come out with force. That's the only way. I'm not gonna ever force my hand to where I put everything I worked hard for because you call my mother a bitch. Don't even know her. Call my child old nothing ass whore, this and this here. You don't even know her. Oh, call me old punk faggot, this and this here. You don't even know me. So at the end of the day, do you honestly think that I would allow words, you understand me, to move me and to trick me out of my spot? Hell no. Where they do that at? I'm trying to make sense out of why when I get on, my best browse and shit, man, and I'm strolling around, why is it that I'm seeing a lot of guys that's in the same world that I'm in, or should I say living the same lifestyle I'm living, or, trying to make a living out the same thing I'm trying to make a living out of. When I go to their channels and I go to their comment columns, why am I only seeing good comments? When I'm knowing that there's billions and billions and billions and billions of people on this planet, and down there 95% of the people on this planet are all over the place. So I know goddamn well when you done dropped your videos and you've been on you dropped your videos and that video is at least 15 to 30 minutes long, I know goddamn well in them 15, 30 minutes you ain't attract a whole lot of negative energy, especially when they seeing your titles and seeing that you really doing your best work. I'm knowing they didn't put something negative on. Why you erasing it, man? Why you erasing it? Make it make sense. Do you understand that people respect those who know how to handle themselves in the midst of a storm? You see what I'm saying? Who know how to weather the storm. See, I know how to weather the storm. I know how to stay focused. I got to turn a vision. So at the end of the day, it don't matter what come my way. The only way that I'm allowed to move me in a way to where I don't have no other choice is where it start opposing a threat. I mean, if you start putting me in a situation where I have no other choice, then I got to do what I do to protect, you understand me, everything I worked hard for. But at the end of the day, when I'm getting at, my people, love what is. You got to love what is. That's even with the trolls, man, that you people that's calling the troll, you extraordinary to me. I don't care about you saying you're trolling, you troll, this and this here. To me, you extraordinary to me. You just acting ordinary. And I remember a time when I used to be on that same path. I just wasn't going all out my way doing some of the shit y'all was doing. But it been times where I didn't allow a certain woman to come in my life that I already knew wasn't fit for me. Been times when I didn't allow certain, dudes or partners or whatever sit at my round table and eat with my family knowing they hearts ain't in the right place and their minds ain't in the right place. And I'm knowing I got daughters in my home that's fully, starting to, pop a little bit, you understand me, back there in the honey and titties are perking. I'm already knowing this here. I'm already knowing this same person I had at my table, you understand me, eating with me, hey, make him a plate too. They're sitting there and then when his plate comes, it's stuffed, you understand me? I'm talking about full of everything with heat coming up off of it. You can see the smoke coming up of it. I'm already knowing that he's saying to himself, boy, when his daughter get old enough, boy, I can't wait to see. I'm just trying to hit her. I'm already knowing this here, but I still play with fire, and I can keep going. So I done been an ordinary kind of guy. I have been ordinary, but nothing about anything that the Father created is ordinary. Ain't nothing is ordinary. Everything that the Father created is extraordinary. And nothing about the Father's creation is imperfect. It's perfect. We the one that have created all this stuff on our belief windows that say we imperfect. Ain't nothing about us imperfect, my people. Everything that you go through, it's like going to school. It's like going to school. When you go to school and a teacher, go over assignments and stuff, and then y'all, practice testing and this here, pre-testing or whatever, and then all of a sudden the actual test come about and you mark the wrong answer that they say. That's not the wrong answer. You didn't mark no wrong answer. You just marked the answer that you thought it was. That don't mean that failure is final. It just means you haven't yet succeeded. You understand? It's all part of growth. So what I'm getting at is the thing that we may feel is imperfect is perfect. The thing that you may feel is a problem is not a problem. It's all a part of life. When you lifing, all this come with lifing. When you start understanding the things that you never understood before, it's everything that comes your way in that state, when your mind and your heart is working together, it's all a part of growth. It's all part of growth, man. At the end of the day, you got to remember, whenever you start growing up, and should I say manning up or woman up, do you understand that you're going to a whole new environment? You're not in the same environment. You're going into a new environment, and in those environments, negative is down there at its high sometimes. And when I say it's at its high, meaning the negative that you're going to be faced with in them new environments, where a whole lot of change is existing in it, and a whole lot of blessings attached to it, you got to understand, the devil that you're going to deal with in them lanes, yeah, they a little more clever than the ones at the bottom. The level, when you start leveling up, they come a little different. Yeah, they come a little different. Because when you're in tune with your higher self, you know how when you listen to a deep song, you can hear that old pop. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. And we was 1, 2 niggas at the same, and it hit home. You know how you get those chills? You're like, whoa, that boy up on that, man. Replay that there. Or it may be ladies, you may be listening to your, oh, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry. See, I can't sing. My babies are trying to let me know, but I'm trying to make a point here. With ladies, you listen to them old songs that empower you to stay strong. You know how they give you them chills? When you in tune with your higher self, you feel when you're in a negative environment. When you didn't know no better, you'll feel it, but it don't have those chills, them same chills like it is do you get when you more in tune with the universe. You're more in tune with the energy that exists with you. You know what I'm saying? That's among, that's surrounding you, that's surrounding your orbit. You be more in tune. So what I'm getting at is, when you start leveling up, manning up, warming up, and you start being more in that new environment, the demons coming out, yeah, they coming to play for keeps. And they coming to play for keeps because they understand that you are a deadly weapon. The more you continue to grow and understand the things that some don't understand, meaning the unknown. The more you continue to in line with the unknown, you become that tone that they don't want to hear, because it don't become a sad song no more. It become that song, I ain't stressing today. I ain't stressing today. Man, I'm doing good. It's sunshine. Everything from that point on is like good music. It's not those them sad songs that have you like, oh God damn man, day on that day, this is the fun. Like on Set It Off. You know how that sad song at the end when they all start dying, song like that make you like, you start crying. You don't be a part of them environments no more. You can relate to them because you've been there, but you already know what's going on that side. So by you are placing your best foot forward. I'm talking about on every square. You placing your best foot forward because you understand that you ain't trying to go back where you been. What's the use in leveling up to turn back around, and you ain't turning back around to help somebody else level up, but you turning back around to be a part of certain environments that you already know a whole lot of things that exist in that environment don't want to see you shine. What's the purpose of going back? If I ever go back to the places that I used to be, I'm going back to clean up. I'm either picking somebody up or I'm going back to clean up a couple of areas that I can clean up. You know what I'm saying? Because it may need a certain building or man that may have things that exist in the body of that building that can pay for a child's tuition or something, or that can help a kid, with fundamental, see what I'm saying? So basically what I'm getting at is, don't nothing you do, trolls, bother me, man. You're a part of me. Always been a part of me. Regardless if you done gave up on life and you don't care about life and you feel like that's what's going on in life, none of that bothers me, man. And I hope all my vibrant energy, man, all my people that's leveling up, man, I hope y'all don't allow that stuff to get the best of you, man. Stop erasing your comments, man. Let it be, man. Love what is. Everybody don't like fruit punch. Everybody don't like grape. Everybody don't like apples. Everybody don't like macaroni. Everybody don't like beans. Everybody don't like peas. Everybody don't like meat. Everybody don't like lettuce. So if it's registering. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, man, hey, man, if you don't like what I got going on, you don't like this flavor, man, I'm not, right now, I probably can't serve you right now because, you just not where you at in life right now. So it don't matter how much I bring you truth. It don't matter how much I show you that, I'm doing my best work, man, and this right here really works, you know what I'm saying? And if you decide to ever accept this way of life, this right here is gonna put you in position. It don't matter how much I speak. I speak to them purple in the face. At the end of the day, if that's not where you at in life, it's going in one ear out the other. How I know? Because I've been down that road and I ain't trying to see it no more. I don't want to go back. I've been there. I've been that young jit, man, that youngster, man, that you come talk to that understand what you're saying. But I got my mind already made up. I want to face whatever I got to face on the land and deal with whatever I got to deal with, because what you may be telling me, I may be hearing you, but then I'm seeing you doing the opposite of what you're telling me. That's what I used to be. I ain't understanding that this old head that's going through the struggle that he going through is telling me what he telling me, even though he's doing what he's doing what he's telling me not to do. He's doing it because he understands how in tune he is with what he got going on, man. And it's like one of those things like a crack addict, a heroin addict, a pill addict, etc. Once you in, it be hard to shake, man, especially if you enjoy the rush. If I would have understood that then, instead of taking what the old heads was telling me and saying to myself, shit, how you gonna tell me something? You doing the same motherfucking thing. I probably would have never got a 20-year sentence and was gone down a half of it. I probably would have never stumbled as many times I stumbled. I probably would have never been taking stuff personal to a point to where I look at my father as being this or my mother as being that and this and this here. I probably would have just accept everything for what it is and just stayed on my square and kept my head in the game to be able to set an example to where I will be able to be a light in those people's life. But instead, I chose to be stubborn, give all those people who tried to give me a hard time all that stuff, my people. But at the end of the day, I ain't sitting here speaking on what I'm speaking on, feeling sorry for myself, because everything that I went through, I appreciate it. I began to understand that nothing that I go through in life is a problem. Nothing that you go through in life is a problem. Everything that you go through when it becomes a problem, that's only because you're not solving the problem. You have what it takes to solve the problem, my people. How can you sign up for shit and then say to yourself whenever you start running to a certain lesson that's a part of the blessing, you start saying, man, shit, god damn, I can't win from losing, man. If it ain't one thing, it's another, man. Bro, if it wasn't for your bitch ass, I would have never got caught up. If I wasn't for you hoes, this, here. Why is it that you sign up for something, and then when you sign up for it, the moment you things start getting a little complicated for you, because the Father always, it don't matter if you on this side or that side, Father always gonna test your faith. He always gonna do things that people call in a mysterious way. He always do things in a mysterious way because he understands his creation. He understands that his creation holds a big piece of him in their DNA. So he already knowing it ain't nothing that you can face with, regardless if you go right, wrong, or you stay in the middle. He already know you can conquer. So everything we go through in life, my people, it's all part of the plan. It was already written. Regardless if you go the wrong way, the Father probably didn't plan for you to go the wrong way, but he understands what exists on the land. So he already knowing everything that you may be faced with. If you decide to go the opposite way when he's telling you, hey, go this way, he already knowing that you have what it takes to weather that storm. So, you know, my people, man, we got to stay on our 10, man. We can't allow the things that we face with day in, day out, put us in situations and make us feel like we're alone. Because that's when the enemy starts singing that happy song. Yeah, motherfucker, pussy. Yeah, I got something for you in this next round here. Want me to tell you, when I go through challenges in life and I finally find myself in a place where I'm like, God damn, I tripped out. You heard what I said? God damn, I tripped out. I ain't say she tripped out, or if it wasn't for him, this. I said, damn, I tripped out. Man, I knew better. Man, why I fall for that, man? I caught you, though. Yeah, I'm talking to the enemy, my people. Y'all don't hear when I be talking? When I'm saying, yeah, man, you know, shut up. You know what I'm saying? When I'm speaking about the, you know, trollers or people that come along that I know and how, you know, whenever they think, when it comes to thinking, let's say, Vincent, I'm building on something, and then all of a sudden I'm trying to make a point. And then, you know how a lot of times when you making a point and you speaking about something that means something, people are always trying to chime in with idle talk, trying to break up your flow to say something. Yo, bro, for real. God damn, bro, chill, bro. And then they be, God damn, bro, I'm just saying, shut up. When I'm doing all that, it's because I'm staying in remembrance of what I'm up against. Even if I'm not faced with it, I create a system in my head already that will help me maneuver whenever I run across this kind of body of work. That's the reason why when you see me talking to myself, that's because I understand what I'm up against. So if I create these systems that's already going on here, whenever I'm faced with it, it will never bother me because I look at it like it's a fun sport. That's how I look at it, my people. Everything I'm faced with, I look at it like it's a fun sport. Even though from time to time, it do give me a challenge. And it give me a challenge because my emotions. See, I'm one of those people that a lot of people don't know, that I care about people's feelings. And a lot of people that know my heart, a lot of times, man, they violate me and take advantage of me, man, because of my heart. They'll know, man, Theo got a big ass heart. So they'll play on my heart, they'll play on my emotions with the BS only because they know I don't like to see people hurt. But sometimes that right there would cause me in a nation. Why? Because I'm a household name. I'm a king. I'm a leader. I have what it takes to guide. But if I allow my emotions to get up under my skin to why I make a decision to try to please one person that's giving me a hard time, guess what happened? I leave everybody else that's falling, believe me, unattended, and guess what the enemy do? Come through with a clean sweep. Grah! Only because the people trust my vision. They trust my heart. They understand my work. They know I have what it takes. But since I done took out all this time to try to appease one person that's stuck in their ways, ain't trying to hear nothing that I got to say when they don't want to hear what I got to say, but only listen to what I got to say when they feel as if, okay, I'm going to listen to what he say on this one here. But when he starts saying this here, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. I do my own thing. And that's what goes on in life, my people. We have to be careful. We have to know when to fold. We have to know when to fold, man. Yeah, we got to know when to fold. We got to know when a no is a no and a yes is a yes. We got to stand on business, my people. You have to understand that you are very important. You are someone special. Even when you feel like, God damn, man, life is a bitch. Life ain't a bitch. You just said life is a bitch. Life ain't a bitch. Life ain't told you, hold up, man. Like, life could talk to you. Life would say, hey, man, I ain't no bitch, bro. I ain't tell you to do that. I'm just life in which I'm responsible for, the air you breathe. You understand me? I'm responsible for the surface that you're on, man. I'm responsible for a lot of things, bro. I'm helping you. Why you tell you I'm a bitch? Because you think that I'm going to stop lifing? You think I'm going to stop keeping the winds blowing and keeping, the gravity? You think I'm going to stop all that, man? That's my job. The same way your job is to wake up in the morning, place your best foot forward, and be the best you in the Father's eyes. I'm talking about serve the Father at his best. And be somebody that people can look towards as, yeah, man, I like that brother. That's a beautiful brother. That's what we should be striving for. What happened to that? Why we stop believing in something that really exists? We didn't fail so victim to false evidence appearing real. You ain't hear me though. We done fell victim to false evidence appearing real. Is you catching it? False evidence appearing real. We done fell victim to fear. What are we fearing? Why are we fearing? Are we fearing because the one that we say we truly believe in, we really don't believe in? How can you say you believe in the Almighty, one God, the one who created all, and you fear? That don't even make sense, right? How can you be someone that say, I believe in one God, the creator, the Almighty, the most merciful, etc., and you allow yourself to fall victim to fear? That don't even make sense. How can you say you created from that and you falling victim to fear? That don't even look good on us, don't it? There's somewhere in that you gotta say, man, damn, why am I falling victim to fear? You want me to tell you the reason why? Because you don't believe in yourself. That's why. You don't believe in yourself. We done got so dependent on everything else except self, to a point to where if those things that we feel that we have to have is not around, we don't feel like we living our best life. You know how many people I done ran into that are always saying, man, I gotta do this here. Shit, I ain't had no other choice. I was forced to this here. Do you know how many people say, but really believe in it? Man, I was forced to this lifestyle. You wasn't forced to live that lifestyle, brother. That was a decision you made, man. Don't put that on life, man, and say you were forced to do that because of the environment you was in. You still had a choice. You still had a choice. Do you know how many people around the world say, man, shit, bro was forced to do that. He ain't had no other choice. Shit, his mama wasn't there, this and this, that ain't got shit to do with nothing. All you doing is creating a crutch and excuse for him. That's all you doing. Oh shit, I had to do. No, you didn't. Why are you so stuck? Why are you so in tune with something that's not even real? That's not real. It's an illusion, man. When have you been forced to do anything? You know how many people still believe that certain things that been going on in their life, they feel like somebody else was responsible for it. Shit, if it wasn't for them, I would have never did this. And if I wasn't for stuck in this here this long, this would have never happened. So it's them, huh? It's never you, huh? Well, it is me, but I know I got to make my choices, but shit, they knew my heart was involved. That don't still got nothing to do with that. That's just something you justify. That's the reason why you saying it's them, huh? When have you reached a point in life to where you saying, man, I'm going to hold myself accountable for everything that exists in my life, even if it's things that makes me unhappy, or things that make me feel out of place, or things that make me feel empty? When you going to start saying, man, it's all on me? That's what I have done, TB Inc. family. I'm talking about in any environment. When anything is going on, TB Inc. family, I swear, right hand to the man, I'm holding myself accountable. I wouldn't care what happened. I wouldn't care what happened. Because one thing I know about us, TB Inc. family, we're not fools. We very wise. We see things before it happen. We just doubt ourselves, TB Inc. family. And this goes to a lot of women too. I have to say that. Boy, a lot of you women, boy, y'all don't even understand. Boy, y'all very powerful. And I have to say this all the time, man. If y'all only knew, do you understand that women is this? Man is this. Where you going with that? No, man. When you say men or love or hearts or this, calm down. Calm down, ladies. What I'm saying is, in other words, women are knowledge. Men are strength. Heart is strength. Why you think the heart always it still be going when everything is shutting down? Women shuts down. It's like the mind. Woman shut down like the mind. When stuff start getting hold, woman shut down. Men be like, hey, pick yourself up. It's okay. Hold up. It's all right. I got you. I got you. If it's making sense to you now, women are knowledge. Men are strength. It's the heartbeat that keeps pumping and pumping and pumping and pumping. That's the reason why you have to respect the laws of the land, my people. Father tell me this here. No one ever. This is facts, my people. Without those two operating together, it's a disaster. That's the reason why a lot of women don't be understanding when they done been damaged, that the moment she turned her back on man to be with the same sex, which whoever choose, that's your life. That's what you want to do. Hey, man, you have to answer for that, not me. Man, shit, I do my own thing. I ain't work. I understand that, ladies. I understand that too, fellas. But you want me to tell you something? If I'm telling you, women are knowledge, men are strength, the heart. If two knowledges together, and these creations were created a certain kind of way, I wouldn't give a damn if they trying to be men or however they trying to be. They were created with the same system. It don't matter what they trying to do and trying to make, it's the same system. You can try to firmen it up, it's not gonna ever be the strength. Yeah, can be strong at times, but if you pay attention to the majority of women in the world, regardless if they strong as can be, the only women that's strong like that are women that have that opposite sex that's going on in their life, that's keeping them up, that's keeping them in remembrance of how powerful they are. They don't have that in their life. That's why you see a lot of women that be going through life that be out, this shit, I'm just out there, everything, man. It's just, they just shut down. Have you noticed women, ladies, how when you going through something, you just be fed up, like you just don't want to go no more. You'll shut down for a little while, and all of us, because it's like this, if you know the nature of a woman, you'll know this here. Woman will be like, she'll be all good one moment, and then 15 minutes later, I just don't like it. I'm just fat. I don't like, and you look at that like, God damn, you fat. Yeah, I don't like how my stomach is. Then you just in the mirror shaping that thing and saying you T and this, and then you 15 minutes later, you just said you, come on, man, you confusing me. You confusing me. Now, I'm just saying, you don't really like, you beautiful, man. Chill, man, it's all right. How many women you know have it going on? I'm talking about knowing they doing their best work. And then they'll have people in their environment that don't appreciate what they doing. And they just start being hard on themselves. I don't deserve nothing. I don't do shit. I can't make nobody happy. This here, because they got ungrateful motherfuckers in the environment. They just shut down on themselves when they do that. They be certain that they know they taking care of their business, but the moment somebody they truly love start making them feel like they ain't doing shit, they take that shit hard. It's like a low blow to the stomach. I can keep going on. Same with fellas. What good is you being with a strength? If it was all strengths in the world, do you know what would be going on? Competition at its highest. Yeah, we seeing it now, but women are responsible for things not getting too out of whack. If it wasn't for women instilling that heart in you, or should I say activating that heart, making you understand what love feel like, man, this world would be corrupt. Man, it'll be boy, I swear, Boy, there'd be Armageddon. Boy, I ain't lying to you, boy. I swear, if women didn't exist, man, it'd be a whole lot of men. It'd be a disaster. I'm talking about so much bloodshed, boy. Every day is a fight. So if we understand that, why is it that two men feel like that's the perfect connection? All because he can tell the man, say, man, turn around. I'm going to go into that hole. You understand me? That really supposed to be made for you to push that issue up out of there. I want to push some up. My people, what I'm getting at, man, we've been bamboozled. We've been played. We've been hoodwinked. We've been tricked. We've been played on for who knows how long. We done got so, if you pay attention, we done got so wrapped around being in competition with those who bleed just like you. Those who put their clothes on just like you. Those who have two eyes like you. Those who have two ears like you. Those who have two lips. Those that can speak. Those that can smell. Those that can do everything just like you. We all equal with different roles, my people. And we just start saying that, hey, man, I'm black, you Hispanic, you Caucasian. We start separating one another. Y'all ain't paying attention to it, my people. We still sitting here saying, fuck them crackers, fuck them niggers, fuck them motherfucker, what they call Hispanics, I can't even think about it. I think they wetbacks and all kinds of stuff. Come on, man. And at the end of the day, when we sit down and think about it, we all faced with the same troubles. Man, what you talking about, man? Where you going with this here? Do you know who have a problem with every living creature that walk the foot of this earth? Satan and everything that roll with him. It don't matter what race you is. If they can't use you and tear you down when they use you, you ain't never seen no one that serves the enemy be used and he ain't been abused while he been used. Even if he receiving temporary success, just pay attention. Majority of people that you see get a fast fix, they be in the mix, man, going through some of the worstest times ever. You never hear them. Just pay attention. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. Even though the father being responsible for a lot of things too, a lot of success the father being responsible for some people, they just end up getting it and then going left with it. But what I'm getting at is, why is it that if you at a certain place in life and you say you are happy and you understand what's going on in the world and you want to bring forth change, you want, bring something new to the world that everybody can lean to keep them alive and well and keep them in oneness with things that matter most. Why are you down there one of the most miserable, one of the ones that complain the most, etc., with all that wealth? I still ain't made sense out of that. Because I thought good go with good. If I'm wealthy and my head and my heart is in the right place, what am I complaining about? Even if I run across somebody that's not satisfied with what I give them and I give it to them, what the fuck I need to be complaining about that? I'm wealthy. If I gave you something, you need to be grateful for it. Even if you say, shit, this ain't even enough. You helped all them people. I wouldn't give a damn how many people I helped. I gave you what I felt fit for you. Man, I'm your brother. I wouldn't give a damn if you was my mama. I know if my mind and my heart is operating together, shit, I know I'm making the right decisions. You can't make me deal with go back and start battling with insecurity because you feel that I'm supposed to empty my account to make you happy, and knowing that when I give you what I give you and you fuck it off, the first thing you gonna say, I ain't did shit for you, or you ain't have to do that. I didn't tell you to do that and all this here, woo, woo, woo. I'm already knowing that. So one thing about someone that has a clear vision, clear mind, heart in the right place, and allowing that mental and that heart to work together, but when they make decisions, they ain't impulsive. I swear they not. When they make decisions, they ain't just moving and make a decision just to goddamn me fulfill your wants and needs. Yeah. They ain't making that just to make feel your wants and needs. They operating on what the Father is telling them is best for you. Because one thing I know about somebody that's really in oneness with the Father, he's in oneness with his first mind. He don't never question his first mind. If his first mind say, tell him to do this here, he don't question, he do it. There are many times where I'd have been in situations where my first mind tell me to do something, and then the enemy come whispering, telling me, shit, you gonna need that, man. You know, you got this shit going on, and if you do that for somebody, you ain't gonna have, you gonna be broke. They ain't gonna look out for you because they ain't got nothing. And then this here. Want me to tell me how many times I'd have blocked that shit out? Want me to tell you the reason why? Because like I said, for every good deed, I receive a reward 10 times more for one good deed. The Father is watching me doing good. So regardless if I take a chance and I go in my wallet and I give somebody my last, even though the Father said, okay, you gave me your last, why? Why did you give them your last? I gave them my last because they were really in need, Father. They losing hope, they down. I still got fight. I still got hope. I'm guiding them. I'm uplifting them. So I got what it takes to get it back. I know this little bit that I gave them may get them something that's deactivated. May make them activate something that they thought didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like me giving them my last or giving them something that's close to my last, I feel like it's gonna be something that they'll appreciate later. Father, like, okay, let's see how you handle this here. Because you know you gave them almost your last, right? And it put you in a situation. I'm not saying you made a bad decision. I just want to see if you really felt like that decision you made is a decision you should have made. So yeah, I'm here with you. I'm gonna sit there and watch you. And I'm here with you. Meaning when things start looking like it's gonna get hard, that's when I want you to drop it in low. I want you to understand that you have what it takes to be able to overcome anything. As long as you have me with you, how can you lose? That's what I keep on my belief window, TV Inc. family. That's the reason why when I do stuff for somebody, regardless they receive something, they receive a return 20 times more than what I probably gave them for one thing I gave them, it may not show me the love in return. That ain't gonna stop me from being who I am within. What I done from the heart. I done it to make them happy. Seeing that person happy, I receive what they feel is greater than what I got. You know what I'm saying? I receive something way more precious than that. Because a lot of times people define success as something they can touch. My success is not something I can touch. My success is my memories, the things that make me happy, the things that keep me going. Everything that I touch, it comes and goes. And it's gonna be left here when it's time for me to go. So why would I allow that to define me when I know the real thing that matters the most is what's existing in me. My heartbeat pumping and working with my mental. The things that I wake up in the morning, even though I gave my last, I wake up in the morning, I'll be like, dang, I made somebody happy yesterday. Well, I feel so good about that, boy. I'm like, man, dang, boy. I know they're gonna remember that. Even if they don't remember it, they don't have no other choice but to remember it, my people. Do you understand? We are like recorders. Regardless if people not saying thank you or they act like they forgot, they ain't never forgot. You have to remember, whatever these eyes see, whatever goes in here, you'll never forget it, my people. That's the reason why they call it your subconscious system. Your subconscious system is aware of everything. Once it get it, it's never leave it. Even if you feel like you forgot it. The moment somebody spark or say something, it's like it just come back. Oh, all right, yeah, I remember that. Even when you like, damn, I forgot. But the moment somebody say a key word or say something, they bring it back to life. So I don't look for someone to continue to pat me on my back. You did a good job. Fine job, son. I don't look for that. You did all that when you said thank you, even if you didn't mean it. I feel like whenever I gave it to you, I seen the smile on your face. I know it made you happy. And you said thank you, even if you just going through the motion and just doing something that you know is the right thing to do when somebody give you something. I got something from that. And not only that, I seen what you did with that. Regardless if I may look at it like, damn, that was a bad move play. That was a bad play that you made with the money I gave. I can't be bothered by it. Because I know one thing and two things for certain. What I done it for a good cause. And it makes me happy. So what I'm saying, TV Inc. family, we have to stop letting the enemy play on our emotions. Conquer your emotions. Stop feeding everything, man. I'm here with you. I go through the same stuff you go through sometimes, from time to time. Yeah, I reach them points where, man, I be like, God damn, man. And it don't be a goddamn that I deal with because of what I may be going through. It be a goddamn because I be feeling like sometimes my worth is not shining bright enough to what people will understand and feel me. So every now and then I be feeling like, damn, do anybody see me? You know what I'm saying? I be feeling like, damn, I'm over here. I mean well. That's the only thing that bothered me, that made me say, God damn it, as far as everything that got to do with life, I'm built forward tough. I got what it takes. Ain't nothing can knock me down. Only thing that bothers me is those that I love. And that's every living creature that walked the foot of this earth, regardless if you're negative or you're positive in some eyes. I am in oneness with the Father. Anything that the Father loves so dearly, I love so dearly. I walk the Father's tracks. I follow his way. So if he never turned his back on you, regardless if I may feel some type of way about you or something, you know, from time to time, that don't mean that I'm not trying to stand remembrance of where I'm headed. I'm following the Father. So in order to be able to become that somebody that would never be forgotten, I have to be able to accept the thing that the Father accepts, even when he don't want to accept it. Only because the Father understands that this is my creation. I created them out of love. So it don't matter what they go through, they gonna overcome it. And if they don't overcome it, I just call them back home. They don't get it together, I sit them in a place where they need to sit to think about what they're going through, to make them understand that, you know, you had it good. So if you choose that way of life, I can see you there. But it's not going to be a beautiful sight, because I'm going to take a lot of things from you. A lot of beauty, little things that you used to like about yourself, I'm going to set horns on that area. Stuff that you felt like you liked it the most, I'm going to set a whole horse ass and everything at the end of it. Stuff that you felt like you liked the most about your hand, I might put horse feet on him or something, or a frog feet on you or something. That's what the Father does. These are facts, my people. This is stuff that really exists amongst us, day in, day out, that you don't see. Do you know how many evil creatures in the human shell, my people, that exist and talk just like me and you? And you probably wouldn't believe it. That's what's going on in them, because we get so wrapped in what this little world of, man, that shit ain't really real. Man, I ain't thinking like that. That shit, boy, that shit ain't real. Boy, you tripping, bro. You losing your mind now. And we get so wrapped up in that. And we keep thinking, keep tricking ourselves and keep fooling ourselves and doubting something that our hearts is telling us it do exist. That's what we do. We question ourselves so much to a point to where we just fall for the whisper every time. Every time. I was just talking to somebody not too long ago. I think that was probably a couple of hours ago. And I was giving the person an understanding that how the enemy play on you. You could be in need, right? And you can know this environment is an environment that you don't need to be in, because in this environment, you down there like a wheat. You weak to a lot of things in this environment, and you knowing the things that you in this that exist in this environment is things that you already know gonna probably be some things that may feel like is irresistible. You know what I'm saying? To where you like, damn, I probably ain't gonna be able to handle myself well in that environment. So what the enemy will do, let's say, Benson, you in need. And something may be going on to where you like, damn, man, I got to get something happen. I got to make something happen, man. I got to do this here. Woo, woo, woo. The enemy will holler at something in that environment and bring up something, holler at something in that environment and make something in that environment reach out to you. And reach out to you for something you can use right now. And you'll sit there and be like, damn, what's going on with this here? And then you look at it, you like, nah, man, I don't need to go over there because this fool over here, and I know I get over here, I'm kind of weak a little bit. I may fall for the conversation, knowing I don't like to hurt nobody and this here, woo, woo, woo. But then they want to give me this money. They want to give me some money. I need that money because I'm low on this bill. Or I got to do this here and this here. And guess what you do? The enemy tricked you into saying, oh, it's not that bad. Just go in and get out. That's all you got to do. You got to get in and get out. When the enemy trick you into going in there, my people, it's not going to be a clean in and out. Want me to tell you the reason why? Because you have already identified that you're not as strong in certain areas already. You already knowing that it's best to stay on this end because on this end you got a better chance to shape your reality and to, prepare you for to be able to face this kind of environment if you have to without falling victim to some things in this environment. You had already accepted that this would be a better environment for you. Even though this environment, see the thing that I notice about us, we done got so lazy. When it's time for us to think outside the box, we make up excuses. We want to justify everything. We want to justify everything. And then we want to justify everything because we just want it handed to us. When it's time for us to drop it in low gear, we always, man, God damn, I ain't got time for that. When I can just go over here and shit, I can get it. I go over here using my credit, a couple of check stubs and get this here, this woo woo, or I can do this here and this here, and it's a quick fix. But over here, it may not be as quick. It's gonna ask a little bit more out of you. But what you gonna gain in the process is things that's gonna give you something that you're gonna always be able to rely on no matter what. A lot of people don't want to go chase that. A lot of people don't want to be in tune with that side because it adds more out of them. Just like your higher self. Why do you think everybody want to be in tune with their higher self? But the moment it's time their higher self start trying to play a role, why do you think people go back to that content lifestyle and being more content with this here? I would never, ever, 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 ever be content with anything, my people. I keep going and going and going and going and going and going. Even when I feel like, damn, my shit ain't finna get better. It ain't gonna get better. You gonna keep doing this here? I don't believe that. I knowing whatever's going on that's keeping me in this same cycle of the things that I continue to see as being repeatedly, I know eventually I'm gonna find out, I'm gonna figure something out because you gotta remember, repetition is everything. Being consistent and you being a part of something so much, after a while you gonna learn how to slow it down and begin to, oh, that's what I did. But you want me to tell you the thing about discovering the answers to problems? You got to be able to answer those problems without fear. Remember, go back to that word fear. A lot of us have the answer to the problem, but fear is one of the reasons why we won't answer the problem. Because we don't know what to expect, because it's a new environment. We're in a new environment, so we don't know if this answer is going to be right or wrong. We know it's the right answer, but it go back to what I was saying, it's fear. We doubt ourselves. We start saying we don't know if the answer is right or wrong. And the fear of failing is the things that we avoid. That's the reason why we get too content with a certain lifestyle that we used to, and we cool with that. But when it's time for us to up the ante and go into a new environment that's gonna give you more benefits, you understand me? If you answer this problem, we're afraid to go in there because we don't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if when we answer this problem, we don't know if we're gonna get swept and it's over with or not. In these environments, we done failed so much, so we so familiar with this environment and so familiar with the whispers in these environments. So we just cool with this because we already know when we make this move, yeah, it's be a bad move, but I'm cool with it. I already know the resource in this. It's the same shit. I'm cool with it. It's all right. But what I'm getting at, my people, when I was telling you about the person I was talking to, you know what I'm saying? We reach a point to where we let the enemy trick us into thinking we can go in there and come on out. And it don't happen like that, my people. You have to understand the thing about Satan, my people. Satan is not someone you play with. I don't care how tough you think he is. If your heart and your mind is not in the right place and your faith is not in the right place, Satan will step on you like you ain't even know about it. These are facts, my people. So a lot of weak people are always saying, oh, I can handle it. I can go in there and come on back out. I know I'm going to go in there and come back out. I need this. That's Satan speaking. They won't even identify it. They'll hear the Father speaking to them in their first mind, and they'll hear the Father using his creatures, the ones that understand him, that listen to him, try to reach out to them, and they still stick to what Satan is telling them. Go ahead on, it's all right. Go on and do it right now. You gonna go in there right now. Go into this some such time. This and this here. Because they be wanting it right now. It's a quick fix. And it seems like it's gonna be a good thing, but you have to remember what I said. What's going on in there that exists in there is some things that may be irresistible to you because you are still weak in certain areas, and you know you are, and you still take that chance that you can go in and go out. And then go back to what I was saying about Satan is very powerful. When you go into that area, Satan got so many distractions in there because you playing in his field. This is his home. When you go over there, this is the enemy. This is his home. You think you're going to go in here and play in her and go think you're going to go in there and get your flawless victory out of there without him putting all his roadblocks, all his distractions, and all kinds of stuff that's tied up in there on your ass. The moment you try to take that chance, because it's just like you sit there and you're going this route, you can see the pot of gold, but it's like, God damn, I gotta go all the way over there. Whoo! And it's beautiful over here. Then you look over here, and the pot of gold that you see over here, that motherfucker, you go, damn, that bitch right there. That pot of gold, like, ching, it's just shining. I'm talking about the radiation coming out, but you just like, God damn, I see it right there. Oh, I'm gonna get it. And you looking over here, Father, like, yeah, it's close, ain't it? And they're gonna last you long. You know, if that's what you decide you want to do, you go ahead. But I'm telling you, you go down there, man, it's not gonna be easy trying to get back over here. You finna deal with a whole lot trying to get there. And you want me to tell you the thing about the enemy? He has a way of playing the chase game. He puts you on the chase. The moment you keep getting close to that goal that you thought was just sitting right there the way you can get it fast, guess what the enemy do? You had distraction come over. The more every time you get close, and the more he keep getting you in there, guess what he's doing? You ain't paying attention to what I'm telling you. The more he keep moving that pot of gold that you seen that was close, the more he keep moving it, it's distractions going on around you. It's his workers. And guess what they doing? They got you in an uproar. They stealing your energy. They dimming your shine. So the more you continue to push down there, get what they do. Yeah, come here. Yeah, come here. Appreciate the gift. Come here. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, bye. Yeah, I don't know, bro. You got people that you ain't seen in a while. Just come here, oh, bitch. This and then you arguing with people, but he studied having that. He still got that radiation that coming off that pot. That's all you heard. You can hear it because you say I know it's close. I know it's close. Beep, 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 beep. You know how when you looking for that gold. Beep, 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 beep. You like that gold. You like the gold mine that they use and looking for gold. That's who you are. And you heard, you know that pot of gold. Every time somebody come along, oh, nothing, man, bitch, what you doing over here, bitch? You know you don't come over here, man. Get the fuck out of my face. And you squall, bang, 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 bang. After you lose that fight or win the fight, you disturb, oh, man, they don't nothing ass niggas. But all of a sudden, Satan have a habit of pushing that pot of gold back close to you, and all you heard, and there it goes. I see it. Yeah. So the Father telling you, when you go down that way, I'm telling you, it's not going to be as sweet as you think it is. Come back this way. Yeah. I'm not going to make it easy for you. I'm right there for you. When you put one piece on the puzzle, I'm going to put two. You put two, I may put three. You put three, I'm going to put six. You put six, I put eight. You put eight, I put 100. Yeah, that's how it's going to go. But you want me to tell you the thing about what's going to go on in this environment. Yeah, you're going to be faced with some of that, but you're going to be more surrounded by people that's more for you over here. So a lot of those distractions that you're going to deal with over here, you got people like your honorable brother Theo. Hey, man, you all right over here, man. You just keep your head in the game. It's all good. You got people like Beloved. You know what I'm saying? You doing good, girl. This here, woo, woo. You got people like Woo. Yeah, man. You doing your best way, boy. I really need to hear that, boy. You keep that up, man. This here. This is what's going on in this environment. So whatever's going on in this environment, everybody in this environment are team players. Everybody in this environment are for self. Every man for himself. Fuck you. If I can't get nothing about you, shit, I don't need nothing about you. And then when you do something for me, you ain't did shit for me. I could have did it on my own. That's what's going on in this environment. So the Father telling you, whenever you do reach this pot of gold, you'll never have to worry about losing it. Because everything you're going to learn in the process is going to be things that help you and put you in position to where your cup will stay full. It'll start running over. Because you'll have so many options and you'll have so many investments tied here. You'll have so much going on. Stay over here. It's better here. I promise you. But guess what we do? We don't like to be challenged. We don't like to have to go through all this here, man, to reach the pot of gold. That's the reason why a lot of people that took that route and went through all that to reach the pot of gold. That's why a lot of people saying, shit, he got all that money. He ain't doing shit for the people. This here. How you know what he doing for the people over here with these people? These people keeping your ass so distracted. When this man that just gave a homeless man $50,000, you ain't see it. When this man opened up this motherfucking CIP, this cognitive intervention program over here in this certain state over here, you ain't see it. How can you see everything that this man has worked hard for to get to where he get that pot of gold he got that's never gonna run over? His cup stay running over. This here. How you know what he doing? With all these distractions going on, you can't keep up with what this man got going on with all this stuff here going on over here. That's the reason why the enemy always sending somebody Theo's way. That's why I say I'm trolling trollers. That's why I started out mimicking, being a little silly in the beginning. That's the reason why I started talking about my dogs. I started doing the small things, that I normally do on the regular for my dogs. All that good stuff. Because everything you witness when you see me, TV Inc. family, this is me when I'm not on this camera. This is who I'm truly am, my people. This ain't nothing that's the reason why I don't trip. You don't hear me all the time? Man, if I was billing on something, man, and got off, man, I apologize. Man, I was off a little bit. Got distracted by something. I understand what's going on. Because I'm still at a point to where my emotions not in oneness with my higher self yet. I'm getting there. I understand what it takes to get in oneness with it. But I still battle with emotions from time to time that call me to be distracted. So sometimes my bills may not be the spill. And it may sound like I'm all over the place. But have you paid attention? Look what's going on now. See, I accept it. Held myself accountable. Appreciate the love. I held myself accountable earlier. That's the reason why when I came back, I say, man, I got to get better. This is the third drop. You ain't paid attention? I done brought you 3 drops already. The first drop when I came, That's all right. Second drop, I came, got a little better. The third drop, when I said trolling trollers, I knew the only way I can make that make sense, I got to get in between with it though. Yeah, I got to make them feel as if I'm gonna bash them, but that was never the plan. It just made them feel like I'm out after them, and to put them on the spot and troll them and do them bad. All I did was bring what they done to me to their awareness, I brought it to their attention. I'm aware that you was doing that earlier. You don't think I've seen you? It didn't bother me though. But we gonna talk about it though. Since you wanted to get my attention, let's talk about it. You said something about my dogs is this and my dog. I heard all that. It wasn't a problem. But I understand at the end of the day, everything that you saying is flawed is not flawed. It's in its purpose shape. It's cool the way it looks. Even though it's some areas that I may feel, could have been better. That's why I'm, in the lab. I'm cooking. Yeah. Ding ding. Yeah. I'll put a little more at it. That's what I'm doing. I'm working. When I figure the formula out, and I got what it takes, man, to be able to sit in front of him. To all my members, man, all my gold boys, my golden boys, man, been doing this here. They feel this, that they're a scholar, man. They probably ain't discovered this here, This is what I came up with, fellas, I'm going to bring everybody to it. Why? Because when I help somebody, that somebody going to help somebody. 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 How can we become walking licks in the eyes of everyone that has when they have the same thing you got? We become equal. Appreciate the love. We become equal. Don't nobody start looking at them like, shit, he the big eye and the love of you, because everybody having it. Why would I gatekeep the information that can bring somebody joy and put somebody else in position? No, I ain't got to worry about you looking at me like, yeah, bitch, that nigga get slipped up. I'm hitting them pockets right there. I've been sharing them. Why would I allow myself to fall victim to holding on to information when I'm knowing this information that I'm holding on is enough for everyone? It's billions and billions of people on this earth, my people. Why are we in competition with somebody? Why are we chasing to be a part of certain environments that don't want us a part of them environments? Want me to tell you the reason why they don't want you a part of them environments? I'm going to keep it real with you. Want me to tell you why? Because they knowing you ain't going for it. The moment they say something you ain't feeling, you going to say, hell nah. The moment they start telling you to do something, you woo. Nah, not me. Nah. I don't know who you think I am. You think I'm your mule or something? What you think? That's why. So when you ain't a fit and you ain't at the top of the food chain with all these people you looking at like, damn, how the fuck he here at the top of the food chain and living his best life? Do you understand a lot of them people that you be looking at? A lot of them people don't understand what selling their soul mean. The selling your soul sometimes come unconscious. Sometimes you be unconsciously selling your soul. In the form of selling your soul, my people, it's doing things that's going against what you believe in. And you knowing it's making you feel uncomfortable, but you keep doing it because you're chasing something that you feel like you have to have. It's a difference between something that you need and something that you want. A lot of people chasing what they want. They ain't chasing what they need. Because the first thing they saying is, shit, we got to have money. Everybody always you got to have money to do this. Make it make sense. This and this here. So you tell me, since we got to have money to do this and this here, I got to sell my soul for a certain amount of money. So I got to start going against my morals and principles, things that makes me feel whole, that makes me know that I'm alive, that makes me a special person, that separate me from a lot of people. You think I'm going to give all that up so I can have all this money that you can look at me and say, boy, that boy rich. And then whenever the cameras go off, I'm like, God damn, man, I'm so sick of this shit, man. I'm just tired of living like this. You think I'm going to trade that for that? Not a goddamn fool. I wasted my time. You know, that's why I tell you that what I had crunk. That's why I spoke on the other day when I said slow feet is better than no feet. Yeah, slow feet. is better than no feet. You ain't catch it, did you? Want me to break it down? Slow feet is better than no feet. Here again, slow feet is better than no feet. Where you going with that, Theo? I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it. When you got feet, you can move, can you? When you don't have feet, guess what you doing? You depending on all kinds of people. You ain't got no feet. Some feet ain't no feet. Some feet ain't even no kind of feet. Some people feet are ghosts too. Some feet are, yeah, you gone. You ain't in the physical realm no more. It don't even matter to you. Them slow feet too. Yeah, them slow feet too. So, not slow feet. You mean no feet. Them must no feet too. Slow feet is the feet that I always eat. And it's the feet that you'll appreciate later. Why? Because one thing about them slow feet is taking its time. Like a soul food cooked meal. When you preparing that soul food cooked meal, man, you want that motherfucker to hit everybody's belly, man, and everybody's soul the way they say, woo. Boy, I'm telling you, boy, you put your, look how this help. And then you so proud of how you didn't prep that food and put it together. You like that, huh? Yeah, I know it. Yeah, you good at seeds everywhere though. You already full, you eating it while you cooking. You already know it. You just wait for the results of everybody else. You know, yeah, I know it. You took down that 3-4 hours, boy. But shit, it was well worth it. I'm gonna eat on this 2 or 3 days right here. That's slow feet. No feet may not even be able to get up there and cook that. Why? Because it don't exist in the physical realm. Why would you sell your soul for something that can get you wiped down? Put you right in the casket and you right down here fighting amongst the people that don't see you before the Father call you home. So, you know, at the end of the day, my people, you're great. You're great. You're doing a fine job. And this goes to all my vibrant energy. Trolls and all, man. They say kinetic energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we all kinetic energy. You ain't paying attention. Kinetic energy ain't number moving energy. That's all it is. It's kinetic energy, man. What you want to be kinetic energy? It's kinetic energy, man. That's moving energy. Yeah, this kinetic energy, man. It's moving energy. Better believe it. Get with the program, my people. You don't want to be one of those people, the people that just sitting in the still. See, there's a lot of people that run across a certain degree of success and they just sitting there with it. Why? Why they run across a certain degree of success and they just sitting up there with it? Because they allow everything that they used to be, they try to relive that and try to clean up what they wanted to be in them environments. They didn't even appreciate what they used to be. So in their head, they thinking, oh, I'm not gonna change this about myself. I ain't gonna do this here by myself. Woo, woo, woo. I gotta keep this here. No. Yeah, you can keep certain things, but I hope you're not keeping them to say, you know, I'm gonna allow this to be a part of change. You know what I'm saying? No. The stuff that you gonna hold on to that was a part of them environments that you used to be, that need to be in the fuel tank. Yeah, that need to be in the tank. That's just fuel. That's what keep you remember. Oh no, I ain't going back to hell now. I ain't doing that anymore. No sirree, Bob. You by yourself on that one. Yeah. Yeah, let that be. If I'm holding on to that, that what it gotta be. It ain't gonna be nothing I'm gonna be doing today. If it do, I swear it's gonna probably be something that probably be something that I'm using to keep the people in remembrance that I am who I say I am. And what I am not, I'll never be. Yeah, I'm just letting you know I've been there. You can't tell me nothing about that. You cannot get me, buddy. You almost got me, but no sirree, Bob. You ain't getting me. You understand me? That's all I do. That's to be my fuel. Because soon them old local jokers, them locals start pulling up on me, trying to reel me in. What do you think he is? You think I'm a banana? What do you think I'm a lemon or something? Man, I failed for that too many times. It was very sour. Yeah, it was it was sour. Now, I understood, okay, I don't really like lemon juice that much. How can I turn this lemon juice to something good? Get what I started doing. All right. Where that sugar at? Put a little water on this here. Dilute this thing here. And get what I turned it to? Lemonade. What did I say? But y'all still over there sucking them lemon? Yeah, we still on them lemon face bit over here. Man, I can show you how to make lemonade out of it. You want me? Man, I ain't trying to hear all that shit. The mother fool came through and said that same shit. Well, shit, I'm going to catch up with y'all, man. That's how you got to do people. The ones that want to keep the lemon face, hey, man, I can show you how to make the lemonade. You ain't got to keep that face. I know what. Yeah, I've been there. The moment you start trying to bring them to the light and they still saying shit, they want to be a part of them lemons, I would shit keep those lemon faces shit. All right, I'm going to catch with y'all. Yo, this shit good, though. I'm catch up with y'all, man. Catch me on the other side. I may be far up there when you do come. But if you make it up here, if you ain't learned how to make that lemonade, man, I'll show you how it going on. But I'm going to go with y'all. I can catch up with y'all. Throw you a couple of pennies, throw you a couple of bucks back there. That's how you going to do with your cup. They jumping everywhere. You ain't throw nothing but a band back there. Yeah, y'all make it stretch. You understand me? Throw a couple of $100,000 back there. You don't keep it all pushing, man. I love y'all, man, but I got to go. Yeah. That's how you got to do people, my people. You can't allow yourself to continue to fall victim to the things that you knowing is not adding up. No matter who exists in them environments, man, you got to let that shit go, man. Go ahead, man. Y'all got it, man. I'm going. Man, I ain't got time for that. Man, I love y'all, man, but y'all see y'all, man, bullshit. Nigga, fuck you. I'm cool with that. Yeah. I need to. Where that jug at? Yeah, you got plenty over here. You know what I'm saying? They still over there. I hate lemons. Not knowing that that lemon that you hating, boy, if you knew how to make this stuff that's in this cup, yo, you'll say, boy, I love lemons. You appreciate them more. But since you still want to, think you got it all and know it all, and that's what you think that's the only thing happening, man, keep sucking your lemons and keep your lemon face, you understand me? But just know you will not be grabbing this lemonade pitcher and pouring nothing in your cup until you till you ready to man up or woman up. That's the only way you're going to sit at this table, you understand me, with all this meatloaf and all these steaks and potatoes and all this good, turkey and stuff in this here, and sit with my members and people that work hard for me. You got to be able to understand that lemon that you saying is that's keeping you with a sour face. You got to get me to understand that this lemon is something that you can appreciate. You understand me? Yeah, you got to show me that. Because you don't show me that, I ain't taking no chance with you. I already tried to let you know, come on with me. Free of juice, here on the free. This is for FREE. And you still want to sit? Nah, I'm not going to keep sitting there with you, man. One of y'all just stepped on these motherfucking Stacey Adams I got on, man. Y'all don't understand this shit I got on. I paid money for this. Man, you a millionaire. We ain't give a damn. Yeah, I work hard for this here. I'm still carrying myself like I was when I was down there. That's why I appreciate it. I still got my shit. Oh, that's your car right there? Yeah, man, ain't nothing but $1 million. Oh, you ain't pay number 1,000. Why you ain't put $1 million on your feet? Because I ain't want to put no $1 million on my feet. It's my feet. And I wanted to put $100 pair of shoes on my feet. But you got a Bugatti and you got on a white t-shirt and some gym shorts with some Nikes on. That's your problem right there. I'm going to catch up with y'all. You know, that's how it got to be. Because you got to love thyself first. You got to appreciate and love what thyself like. You keep trying to fit in with trying to be looked at as this great person, this great player in the game because everybody else wants you to have a polo horse on your chest or want you to have this Louis Vuitton stamp on you or a big old ass purse walking around with it, this here. And I ain't got to do I ain't doing all that, man. You ain't doing all that, man. Man. I like the briefcase, man. I like briefcase. I don't want the big ass bag with all my money in. I don't want to do all that. It ain't that serious, man. If I need any money like that, I must go take care of some business. Anything other than taking care of business with that, I'm going to keep me a big old knot in my pocket and a card. You understand me? I'm not going to keep no damn 100, 200,000 inside my big old ass bag so I can pull up and be able to say, yeah, man, I got this and this. For what? What I need to be doing all that for? What? This is not no show and tell. I didn't get this mail and get in this position by showing it because I always been told, man, If you talking about you having money, or you talking about that sack, that must be something to smoke on. Because if you was really having money, that shit wouldn't be spoke on. For what? What I need to be telling you and making you a believer that I'm living like this, and you can already tell. When I pulled up, you smell some fragrances that came off of me that you knowing they come from the store that you used to. Yeah, you can smell. Whoo, boy, whatever you got on, man. Yeah, man, that's that water bottle. What? That's that bottle water. You ain't heard, you ain't got that? No, I ain't. That's because I shop somewhere else. I'm in different environments, man. Ain't nothing personal. You can be there too, man. You ready? Yeah, that's what's going on. I ain't got to sit, that's just why I'm in life, people. That's the reason why when you see Theo, man, Theo don't give a damn if you see Theo in a white t-shirt every day or every other day, or see Theo look like he keeping the same, little piece of pants and shorts and stuff in rotation this year. I got wash and dry. I'm keep them in rotation. Just because you see me, Theo got probably down there 100 pair of shoes. I may have a pair that I may just a couple of pair that I like to wear most. I ain't got to wear all 100 of them. When I bought all 100 of them, I bought them and shit. Now that I'm looking at them, I'm like, nah, I ain't need all the 100 pair of these goddamn shoes. All these motherfuckers, I ain't finna wear all 100 pair. I ain't gonna wear all of them. You know what I'm saying? Some of them is sitting there collecting dust, and even if I wanted to wear them with something, I'm like, man, I don't even want to wear the shoes. I got them now. I'm looking at them like, shit, I'm on some other type of time now. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm getting at, my people, I'm comfortable in my skin now. I hope you're comfortable in yours. You know what I'm saying? When I pull up and bring you guys content and you ladies content, I bring you ladies and guys content, man, with me being me. I don't need to be anything other than me. Because the moment I start putting on my red nose and painting my face and doing all this here, then you start feeling like you know me. No, you know me. But yeah, it ain't that easy, man. It ain't that easy. Yeah. You getting to know me, but you don't know who I'm truly am, man, until you sit and sit at that round table with me, man, and know my heart. You're gonna get some of it, but some of it is very precious to me. And that precious to me, yeah, it can cost you. Yes, indeed, it can cost you, man, because I don't play about it. It mean a lot to me. So when I place it in your hand, where you going? I knew you were going somewhere, boy. You always, yeah. When I press this, and I put this newborn baby in your hand, my heart. When I put it in your hand, take care of my heart, please. I love you. Yeah, you go leaving my heart anywhere and doing everything with that. Boy, I'm take that very personal. Boy, you must. I'm genuine. That's how I look at my life, TBN family. And you should look at yours like that too, man. We soul food cooked meals, man. We for the soul. Anything other than that, man, we getting quick fixes. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of quick fixes. Quick fixes make you sweat a lot. It just make you feel like you ain't got a lot. It make you sometimes reach points where you feel like you ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, man, it ain't. A lot of people don't understand that statement. Man, if it ain't one thing, it's another. I can't win from losing. Well, you sound very ungrateful saying that. Just think about it sometime, my people. And I'm going to leave y'all with that, man. I'm going to get ready to get out y'all way. I appreciate all you guys sticking around, standing on business, showing love, man. Y'all know I told y'all I was going to start bringing it to you guys in the horizontal, you understand me? But I had to go back to the vertical, you understand me? Because whenever I'm coming, the way I'm coming with the live, you understand me, live flavor, this is the best approach. Wise words and fruitful thought to anyone that want to be a part of this way of life, that feel like YouTube is a little complicated trying to get in where you fit in. This is the way, my people. If nobody else told you, this is the way to level up. This right here, going live in the vertical. Do not go horizontal. You going horizontal, you go horizontal when you done set back and you done dress something up real nice and neat. You done edited a little bit or whatever, and you just posting it. You know what I'm saying? That's when you bring it, because it's gonna be on more wider view. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you going live like this here, you attract more. Nobody else told you. Go look it up. Do your homework. You attract more when you vertical. When you come with a vertical approach, you attract more people. More people see you. Because guess what goes on? When you on live in the vertical, people that sitting at home that ain't fell asleep yet is doing this. You got to remember, the vertical approach, or should I say the vertical view, is more in the view, more in the reels, in the reels world. That's more of the people that's doing this here. They gonna see you. It's the reels. It don't matter where they at. It's in the reels. It's in the reels. You gonna see that in the reels. The horizontal is more of the ones that where you gotta look for. You want to look for. Let me see something about Plies. Let me see something about Rick Ross. This and this here, and then all of a sudden you go look that up. You may come up if you in the algorithm. You flood in the algorithm, and you really making some noise. You probably will pop up somewhere down at the bottom or something. So when somebody finished watching Rick Ross and maybe looking at your title or something, like, damn, what is that? Let me look at that. You may get hit then. But this route, you go this route, oh, they can't, when they seen you. When one person look at you, heard what you saying and ain't fitting, somebody else right in the line, right behind them. They're doing the same thing. Do you know how many people are looking down and looking at reels? They love the reels. And that's where you at. When you bring it to the people in a vertical approach, going live, you reaching the people that's watching them reels. And that's when shit get real for you. Proof of thought, man. It's something that you can use, man. It's medicine. I don't gatekeep no information. It's here free of charge. Don't matter what nobody come around and say, man, he don't know what he talking about. He got some of it together. At the end of the day, the only way you was able to reach that point to say that you got it all the way figured out is by going through the same thing I'm going through. Yeah. And then the thing about you reach a certain point and you want to hold on to it and don't want to show nobody else because you feel like if you show everybody the game, you can't make no money, man. That ain't what make you money. Being authentic is what makes you the money, my people. That's what makes you money. Being a realist. People fuck with the realists. The ones that got a lot to say and the ones that's really living proof of everything they come out their mind. A lot of people they dress up boys. They sound good. You hear them and you see them in person to be some of the most sourest people you can ever run across. Could they be all the way up here? And I don't, me personally, I don't like them people that they reach this certain point in life and then anything that's up on them, they look at them like, shit, you ain't never wasted time. I had somebody to share something with you, man, before I push on. I had somebody that I think I bought a beat or something. It was something by the name of Chaotic. Somebody named Chaotic, I forgot his name. But he was someone that's responsible for Kodak Black. He was responsible for Future. He was responsible for a lot of people. The brother ended up he had got me in it. I guess he got a little system. It's just like when you shop and buy shoes and stuff online and stuff, you know how you gotta put your email down and stuff like that. I think I bought a beat or something was going on with this guy to where I ended up getting caught up in his system. So when I put my email in there, it was just automatically hit my name and stuff in there, and whenever he's updating or shooting out to his members, the system is gonna automatically place your name in it. And it's gonna sound like that message was just for you. But it sent that message out to probably millions of others. Well, this one day, brother had already been sending out multiple messages to me, you know what I'm saying? Not him, his system was. And I signed up a couple of times to participate in some of the seminars or whatever, you know what I mean? And then when I got there, it was just a whole lot of stuff that was out of my budget going on. And I said to myself, it ain't no use to me being in these rooms so I overwhelm myself to a point to where I feel like I never reached that point. So that's another thing that you have to be careful too, TBE family. You have to stop trying to be in rooms that overwhelm you, that make you feel like, now I never reached that point, because in those rooms, what they practice is a whole lot of, they practice a whole lot of something. Let me put it in words. They practice speaking about a little bit. They're a part of a system. How can I put it in words? I'm trying to put, because I want to put it in words without saying what I want to say. But they people who know a whole lot about a little bit. And when they talk to you, They put you in this room, and they speak this language of something they've been practicing so long to where they able to add words and spin it a certain kind of ways and make it sound very complicated to you sometimes. Because the way they be, they just talking so fast because they've been a part of this system so long, and it can confuse you. You know what I'm saying? It can make you get overwhelmed like, damn, they know this here. Whoa, this here. And that's what happened. You know, the brother ended up, you know, once I noticed that there was a lot like that going on, I said, I don't want to pull up on these rooms until I'm ready. And if this is what I want to invest in, I want to make sure that I'm already walking. I'm a walking lick whenever I do take out the time to where when I start, they talking numbers and something that I'm interested in, I want to be able to go on and pay the way. You know what I'm saying? Go on, pay the way, man, and get in position. So, you know, y'all know that I'm an artist too. You know, I do good music. You know, my music is soul music too. You know, but brother ended up kept getting at me. His system kept getting at me. And then one day I had kept been signing up for calls or whatever. And I guess when I was signing up for them calls, the brother was, you know, speaking about you know, getting in touch with me for real. Like, they'll call when I was signing up for them, I guess they were calling me for real. But I had reached a point to where I gave up on the system because I said right now I ain't even in position to even be talking to these people about this, so I don't want to waste nobody's time. Man, just one day I wake up to begin my day. I missed the call. Now all of a sudden, bing, get a message. It said, if you want to receive a such and such call from Chaotic at such and such time, in 30 minutes, So I'm thinking it's the system. And at this time, man, you know, I'm trying to up the ante, man. I'm trying to get my music out there and stuff like that. I was like, man, I'm going I ain't got nothing. This time, that's how I begin my day. A lot of times I find myself engaging into something that, you know, I just be giving myself a shot on and, you know, just something that made me, you know, just being optimistic and just, you know, hoping maybe something, you know, pop off in times. And sometimes I feed into certain things. And this day, he caught me at a time when I wanted to feed into it. So I signed it, you know, sending out my number and stuff and whoop, you know what I'm saying, inside the text. All of a sudden, my phone say, get the ring. Hello? Hey, yeah, what's going on? He's speaking of my name, Marcus. It's my name, you know. Yeah, man, such and such, woo. We talking. Brother went to putting me in the bag again. And then when I started telling the brother, man, you like, you know, after we go in so far into the conversation, the brother was telling me about, you know, streaming ain't this certain kind of money, and you got to go this here, this and this. And I tell the brother, you know, some people very successful out streaming, man, Yeah, I know, but that's slow, but then he start going on, and you know, you can't put your music out the old-fashioned way. You probably got plenty of music. He just going on. That's why I said he know a whole lot about a little bit. He been spinning the same record so long, he know about art. So he can add words, he can slow it down, he can speed it up, he can make it sound however he wanted to sound because he been playing with words so long, and he done became a success by doing it. So it's only right that he gonna end up learning the language, you know, and you know, be able to create a certain formula to be able to pop his shit because he a part of big fish that probably was popping in like this here on him and he didn't learn the game. So we talking, brother making a lot of sense. But the thing that I notice about a lot of people that make a lot of sense sometimes, they have a way of insulting you unconsciously. They'll say certain things a certain way and then dress it up with all this pretty shit around it to make you feel, to keep you with your guards down, to make you feel like, oh, he didn't mean that bad. But the constantly slug shooting, you know, man, well, today, you know, it's 5,000. I normally charge 5,000. What you got to work with? I said, right now, the position I'm in, brother, I can make payment plans. You know what I'm saying? I could probably bring your band to the door to get started. You got the band right now? Yeah, I got the band right now. And he give me an understanding about certain things, you know what I mean? I say, brother, that's not a guarantee. He said, you see, you letting your fears, this, you see, I got people that I roll with that's in rooms when I used to be like this here. You start talking about that, they end the conversation and leave you right there, don't want to talk to you no more, and this here. Whole time he talking to me. I guess he thinking because I'm listening and I'm not bringing out my hot sauce and trying to counter everything that he's saying because I'm already knowing what it's going to lead to. I just woke up. I ain't got time to be sitting here beating him talking in a field that he can probably run circles around me in, talking about something, about music and this and this here. He can run circles around me in that field. So I can't out-talk him in this field. So if I wanted to talk him in that field, only thing I could do is when he speak about certain things, I can tell him that's not a guarantee. Or I could say this and this here if it got something to do with life and it got something that I know that makes sense in reality, the real world, or somebody that's really still at the bottom. So whenever to make the moral of the story, once we finally get to a head, the brother tried to play on my emotions with that. Well, bro, if you in this call after this call, I just said I've been talking to you about an hour. We've been talking, and you still ain't made up your mind. You still dealing with fears. I said, is this brother really trying to spam me, man, like he got him one? Man, I'm not the one, you understand me, that you can hook. That's going to be easy to goddamn me be pulled out of the water, my brother. When you threw your line out there with your hook, brother, I was one of the ones that seen your hook and picked your bait off of that and watch you hook and playing with your hook and shit in the water and you thought it was something on there. Yeah, got me one. You come back, I'm sitting up there, hey man, you got that hook, what you doing with that hook? That's who I am. I'm the one letting you know, man, I'm down here with the big fish, baby. We swim big. I see your hook. I'm one of them aware one. I'm the one that's aware. So I'll let you try to pop on me, made me already see that you somebody, if I did decide to invest in your program, you someone that I would have to probably watch. Because you talk too fast and you really sound like you talk too much too. And you went to going to telling me I need to be in these certain bars and this and this. I hate when people try to push their reality off on you as if this is the reality that you have to accept in order to be able to become a success. Normally the people that I done heard try to make it like, shit, you gotta smoke cigars and be at ranches with people with boots on and act like them. That's how you get in with the big boys, this here. So you tell me that I never reach a point in life to where I could be a success that you can't fathom until I put a cigar in my mouth, put some boots on, and sit here and laugh with a lot of people that is probably someone you look at as being somebody that's a grand champion or somebody you think that really got it. And that's one thing I don't like. I don't like when nobody trying to play on my emotions with trying to reel me into these environments and want me to be a part of certain environment because I gave the brother the understanding. That brother, I just down there did a decade in prison, homie. So it's a lot of things I don't do no more. I heard what you're saying, but whenever that shit, they never applied to me, man. I don't go around putting my red nose on to fit in with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Why would I do that? When I could be myself. If I have to be a certain kind of way to enter the door, man, I'm not finna do that. Because if that door is something I really need to get in, I'm coming in as is. Yeah, that means if I had to kick the door down and claim my spot up in there, whatever I need to do to get through there, if that door is the door that I need to be in, I'm coming in. I'm not gonna put on no red nose, no makeup. I ain't put on no suits, no clown, none of that going on. If that door is a door that the Father say you need to go in, man, I'm coming in. Man, I hope this is something that you could take with you, man, and keep on your belief when the people, my people, don't never allow nobody to play on your emotions with that. You gotta do this and you gotta do that in order to be able to reach a certain point in life, especially if it's something that's going against something you stand for. If it's gonna take away from what you feel is something that's worthy of you holding on to, man, don't sell your soul, man, for no jelly roll, man. I ain't, man, that brother did that, man. I didn't stop the motion. I didn't stop him from hitting me with notification after a while. I said, this brother his system is consistently hitting me with bing, bing. I said, he got the system down. I respect the system. I'm familiar with the system. I think that's probably what I'm gonna invest in later on. Right now, I gotta dot my I's, cross my T's, put a couple of, little pieces together before I can reach that point. So I like the system. But at the end of the day, if I'm already, then I already put a flag on you already. Behind you making it as if since you at a certain point in life that you feel is a success, that you can sit here and belittle me and make me feel like I'm not no big man, you understand me? Or I ain't a household name. I said to myself, I'm gonna make sure he remember my name. That's what I said, TB ain't found. I said, I'm gonna make sure he remember my name. Whenever the Father feel that it's time for me to shine like no other, he don't have no other choice but to remember my name. He gonna remember my voice. He gonna feel me, and he gonna know it's me when he see me again. And he gonna see how humble I am, and I'm gonna be welcome him, man. Man, how you doing, man? Man, ain't you such and such? Yeah, man, I already had the way already, brother. I just talked to you, man. I like to, talk to a couple of team players, man, that feel they got it together, man, that can, help another team player, man. But the way you were coming, man, you were coming real tough, man. You really sounded like you was all about self. It sounded like it was something that was gonna benefit me. Yeah, it did. But at the end of the day, the way you were coming in the end, when you seen that I was still kind of letting you know, hey, man, there's a lot of scoundrels out here, man, this and this here, you couldn't even respect that. You started trying to spin me and trying to force me into send my money over when I'm still kind of ain't sure about y'all already because you're moving too fast. Yeah, you move, no, slow down. Yeah, you talking me too, so yeah, that right there make me, I'd have been in them streets. And whenever I used to deal with some of them motherfucking junkies, if they goddamn me want to spend 50 and I see them with a band and they're inside that wallet, oh man, I got this here, such and such, whoa. By the time I get through popping it, everything that I had with them, I done popped it all the way down, made it ready. It probably went number 300-400 worth of shit. I done popped it down nice and pretty and made it $1,000 worth. Whoop! I done, flawless victory. Bando. Yeah. I'm a part of that. I done been a part of that world. So this world that I'm in now it's not different from that world that I was in before. That's the reason why they say a lot of people that have been a part of the streets, you know what I'm saying, that meaning hustlers, you know what I'm saying, real hustlers. I'm talking about real mud brothers, real concrete, you understand me? I'm talking about really know what it, then had it, lost it. Really, them be some of the best businessmen ever. And anybody tell you anything other than that, they don't know no better. They don't know no better. Why you think that I'm so good? This is what I'm doing is natural. It's natural. I've been good with sitting in front of the camera. All it takes for me when I say sitting in front of the camera, meaning I probably didn't have a camera on me, but the camera is always on me. It's on as all. When somebody running, when you run across somebody, those two, pupils right there that's looking at you, those are cameras. Like this one right here looking at me right now. Yeah, it's a pupil. Yeah, it's looking at me. That's how you seeing me. So, I'm always been somebody that can, get out there, man, and hold my own. And I have always been someone that had a voice. I've been told this all my life. Man, it's something about your voice, bro. Bro, don't you, when you go in rooms, bro, and you start talking, people stop and listen, don't they? That right there constantly been told to me all my life, saying I was chosen for something beyond my understanding at that time. Something that I didn't understand. I was always hearing it, but I had been played with so many times, and a lot of stuff I was questioning. I just felt like it just probably been something that was passed on, just something that probably everybody got. But I have a gift, my people. And this gift is way beyond what you may think. And when it comes to me sitting in front of the camera, yeah, it's a gift, but I have a different gift that's way more precious than me talking. My heart, man, that's a gift. It's nothing that can be compared, or it's nothing. I'm talking about nothing, TBN family. And I'm not saying this to try to reel you in for no view count. I'm talking about my heart, TBN family. People that know me, they'll tell you, man, about my heart. Man, my heart is pure as gold, man. It's hard. I can't even turn it off. Man, I don't even know how to be mean to nobody. I know how to be mean if I feel like I'm bagged up in a corner. But I'm saying when I say be mean, I don't know how to deal with somebody or have something against somebody and hold on to it and have a hate towards them for the rest of my life. It's hard for me to have that kind of, I can't see it. Because I'm a person that don't believe in second chances. I believe in chances after chances after chances after chances. You'll never run out of chances with me. Never. It's not a certain amount of chances with me. It's just, you showing me that you ain't ready. That's the only thing that makes me say, hey, man, I'm going to let you face reality alone. I tried. But as far as you burning your bridges, you'll never burn your bridges with Theo. Remember that, my people. This is facts. You never can burn your bridges with me. I don't care what you do to me. You could probably down there bust my brains out, and I'll still be saying I love you, man. And still be asking the Father to forgive you for what you done. Because it's hard for me to hold anything against you because I live forever. I never die. And you either. So with that being said, TB Inc. family, continue to be great. Don't allow anybody to eat off your plate if they not ready for it. Because if you start letting anybody sit at your round table and picking your plate, you never know what they got on their hands. That may end up touching something on your plate that you end up taking in and get you sick. And you being sick, you become someone that's not in good use for someone that really needs you, man. So that's why I never sell my soul and I never do anything that I feel will be leaving you guys behind and ladies behind. I'm in it to win, my people. So if I'm in it to win, you already know you gotta come with me. We all gotta win. It's the only way it's gonna make sense to me. If you ain't winning, I ain't winning. If you not winning, I'm not winning. That's just how I look at it, my people. But with that being said, man, y'all stay blessed. Keep placing your best foot forward. And remember, you can do all things through the Father who strengthens you. As long as you have a mustard seed of faith, anything that's formed against you won't get a break, TB Inc. family. Remember that. And to all my wise ones, man, I am in the dog business, right? To anyone that came along, man, that's what I do. This is one of my hustles. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my hustles. And I have 2 hot topics, man, that will be bringing puppies to the word soon. So if you ready to get in with that Bob Barker effect, you understand me? I said that Bob Barker flavor. Yeah, the price is right. Yeah, come sit with me. We'll get right. I'll get you right. And what our personal business, So that means if I'm telling everybody on live or whatever, I'm selling, females for $3,000 and males for $2,500. I'm standing on that. But it just depends on how my heart feeling when you pull up on me with what you got. You may get an opportunity, man, to be able to take advantage of someone. I ain't gonna say take advantage. That don't sound right. But you'll be able to reap the benefits of being a part of a great team. You know what I'm saying? When you call me, man, behind the scene. Because I'm a team player. I want everybody to win. So one person I bless today may be somebody I need tomorrow. And that's just the way it is on my end. But y'all stay blessed, man. Stay out the way. Protect your energy. Don't let nobody play on your emotions with their madness. For real, for real. Gotta bring this thing back now, though. I'm in a new Bugatti.